Hello students, I wanted to provide you just a brief overview of your quiz 1 that's coming up. Be sure that you look at your calendar for due dates. It'll open at 9 a.m. on Monday and it'll remain open until the following Monday at 9 a.m. So be sure that you make time during that time to take your exam. The exam can be taken twice during that time. You're allowed an hour per attempt to take the exam, and the quiz will be averaged together. So if you take it twice, it'll be averaged together, and whatever score you get, that's the score you'll have on the test. Remember, this is an evaluation of your learning. This is not a teaching tool, so the correct answers or rationales will not be provided for these quizzes. So this is strictly for evaluation of your learning. What I have posted in the module for you, you'll see down here at the bottom, this is actually found in Module 3. You see the section where it says quiz here. You see that you've got an overview for Module 1, 2, and 3 right there. And so it just has it's just a faculty note. It's kind of like there's already a faculty note sheet posted for you in the resources to enhance learning. It's just it's a little bit more revised and refined, so as you're going back through, use these worksheets or these overview sheets to look back at and make notes on these, because this kind of helps you narrow down a little bit of the content to what is really important for you to know from this content, because you'll see that it is a good bit of information for you to cover with several chapters and reading assignments and things like that. So be sure that you use those as you're studying. And like I said, it will be open. The quizzes will be open all week next week. So when they open Monday at 9 a.m., if you feel prepared to go ahead and begin the first attempt of your quiz at that time, then that's fine for you. You can't enter and then begin again. So if you enter and you don't complete the exam, the number of questions that you complete, that's your score for that attempt. So be sure that you have a good internet connection before you start doing this. What I would advise is, if you have access to a desktop, that you take your quizzes there. There's less worry of being kicked offline or something like that. Some students I've even had, if their Wi-Fi was kind of iffy, or their internet connectivity was iffy at their homes, they would make plans during the week to take the quiz at their workplace or at a library or some area where they had good internet connectivity. So we don't really have a way of, if you get kicked off, we don't have a good way to help you at that point, because like I said, we can look back and see the amount of time you had, but if you were kicked off numerous times throughout the taking of the quiz, it's very difficult to go back in and allow you additional time and that kind of thing. So just make sure that on your part, before you begin the exam, that you have good internet connectivity. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to tell you about the quiz. There will be there's going to be 13, 13, and 14 for a total of 40 questions on this quiz. So one of your modules is going to have 13 questions, another one will have 13, and then another one will have 14 to make up the total of the 40 questions. So all of your questions will be divided out fairly equally between the modules. They are all multiple choice questions. They are all application style questions, and you will have seen the concepts from this material in what you have read and studied in this content. So it will be application style. There won't be like recall, those kind of things. So it's a typical nursing test. So I wish you all the best on this. If you have any questions, be sure that you let me or your course faculty know that you have questions or concerns about the exam. And like I said, if you want to take it once and that be your score, that's fine. If you want to take it twice, they'll be averaged together and that will be your score. So be sure that you follow the times and set times aside where you'll have an hour uninterrupted to take the quiz. So good luck to you, and we won't post the scores until after we've had a test review and an analysis of each one of the items, and by that what I mean is your course faculty reviews the quiz just to make sure that there aren't any questions that aren't up to par or any kind of errors in them or anything like that. So it'll be probably a couple of days after the test is no longer available until the final score is posted for the exam for you. So that's just trying to keep you informed. Again, let me know if you have any questions or concerned. Have a great week.